Today I'm here with basketball coach Heiss, and we will be asking him some questions about his club basketball. And our first question for you today, Coach Heiss, is what do you do in your club/sport?
Well, basketball, usually we are practicing. We just started practice last week, so we're going to practice about 2 to 3 hours a day. Games will follow up starting the next week, so we'll start with some scrimmage games, but usually we'll get to be playing about 2 to 3 times a week whenever it gets middle of the season.
All right, and our second question for you will be where does your club meet?
We meet here in the gym, so it's not, we just play. So after school, I guess we go after school from about, depending on what time we have practice. So if it's early practice, we go from about 3 to 5:15, and if it's late practice, we'll go from about 5:15 to 7:30 or 8.
What are some tips you have for the people that are interested in joining and just getting into basketball?
Biggest thing is make sure you're being a part of a basketball program and some team. Everybody usually starts off at Park and Rec, then they play through that, then they jump into middle school basketball, and then you come to high school basketball. It's really something that's really hard to do if you're just trying to come out and picking up basketball for the first time. So usually you got to have some kind of background experience. If it's just looking for something fun to do, like I said, instead of like joining the basketball team, it'd be more of just something like an after-school activity that you might want to do or be a part of. So just make sure you get a lot of practice time, a lot of experience, things like that.
If there were to have something happen in your schedule and the basketball, the people that do basketball were told to meet, wherever y'all meet, how would that affect like just your training?
Usually, the best thing is we do have a backup gym. So normally we're here in the high school. Like yesterday, the gym floor was getting redone, so we couldn't play here. So usually went to GMS. So that's a good backup, is going to GMS, being able to practice there. If that doesn't work out, I usually call a few schools around the county to see if we can get one of their gyms to play. So, and then when everything else is done, then you just end up kind of having to cancel the practice for the day.
All right, Coach Heiss, we are with our last question here, and it is, what made you want to coach basketball? And just,
I don't know, just always enjoyed the sport. Just kind of fell into the position. I was an assistant coach for a few different coaches, and then went to the middle school, was a head coach at the middle school for a year, and then just kind of fell into the position of head coach. They asked me, I went and interviewed for it. So, but I just really enjoy the sport, being around the kids, being able to educate the kids on sports, and it's just something really fun, something that I enjoy doing.
Thank you for your time, Coach Heiss.
You're welcome.